All right, let's chat property. All right, so it is Saturday morning and you are super excited because you're going to auction and you're going to be putting your hand up for a property you've been looking at for a while that you've fallen in love with. And here are 5 things you need to remember before going to the auction. First thing, make sure you've done all your checks and inspections prior to actually going to the auction day. If you haven't, you have no idea what you may expect, what to find, and if you're going to be actually putting your hand up to a property that is worth your money. Number 2, have pre-approved finance. Make sure that you've got the money in addition to a deposit to be put down straight after you've won the auction. All right? Remember that you need at least 10% deposit. So make sure you have a good idea as to what you have in mind from a price purchasing perspective. And that brings me to my next point, number 3. Know what you have as a champagne price, a market price, and a maximum price with some change. All right? So know what it is that you're willing to pay at and celebrate with a bottle of champagne, saying, yay, excellent, I'm so happy I got this. This price I paid for it is amazing. I've never expected it to pay that cheap for this property. All right, that's one, champagne price. And the next one would be market price. So what you would generally expect to be paying for the property in an area like that, based on your research, would be market price. And then last but not least would be maximum with some change. If you really love the property very much, you looked at other properties in the vicinity and you've decided based on that, this is the maximum I would pay for this property. But I also have a couple of $100 in my credit card or account that I could transfer if need be. Okay? Now, the next thing you would want to do is decide on a bidding strategy. You want to make sure you've decided on exactly how you're going to go about your bidding. Are you going to be aggressive? Are you going to be aiming high with jumping into massive bids and then bringing it down to smaller bids? You're going to have to think about your strategy. And if you don't know how, speak to someone who does know how, like a auctioneer, or you can speak to me. You can go to my form, peterharleyconsulting.com, and fill it in and I'll be able to assist you there. And then last but not least, number 5, bid first and as low as you can or possibly can within respectful boundaries. Because if you bid first, it gives you the advantage over your competitor. Firstly, you seem confident and you seem like you know what you're doing. And even if it's very low, the auctioneer oftentimes will take it just as a starting point so you can get the bidding rolling. So just try and go in with as low as possible, even if it's a little bit below your champagne price, but get the ball rolling. You didn't come there to faff around. You've done the inspections. You've paid for everyone to come and look at the property. So you're there to buy the property. Don't hold back and wait. And in addition to making your first bid or being the only one who's bidding, you'll often get an opportunity to then negotiate with the owner afterwards, even if they didn't accept your bid. So I hope you've taken that on board and all the best with your auction on Saturday.